We want to bring you back to Florida, where former President Donald Trump just wrapped up his remarks at Mar-a-Lago. And he emphasized the talking points that we've really heard from the Trump campaign throughout this entire election season: immigration and border security. Very important topics to his speech today and to his campaign. CBS News correspondent Manuel Bojorquez was inside the room for these remarks. Manny, I think a lot of people want to know, did he address the inflammatory comments made about Puerto Rico over the weekend at his rally in New York City at Madison Square Garden, those remarks made by a comedian? Did Donald Trump mention anything about that?
He did not. He did not speak specifically about those remarks, which many have taken to be racist and derogatory. He did talk about the rally that happened at Madison Square Garden. He talked about it, saying that he had never been to an event so beautiful, called it a love fest, and that no one has ever had a crowd like that. But no mention of those comments made about Puerto Rico. It should be noted that this was a last-minute ad, so in some ways, a week out from Election Day, some might say that this was an effort to once again give those closing arguments without the distractions of other speakers, like what happened on Sunday night.
And Manny, I'm curious, what else stood out to you on this sort of last-minute event? Clearly, everyone in there was a Trump fan. What else stood out to you?
Yeah, he really hit on the old familiar themes of his campaign, on the economy, saying, of course, that he believes he would be a much better person to be in charge of the economy. But he talked about immigration being the single most important issue. He had on stage a mother who lost a child allegedly at the hands of an undocumented immigrant, and also a video from the mother of a girl who was killed in Texas at the hands allegedly of two undocumented immigrants. He also announced that his administration, he says, will seize the assets of criminal gangs and cartels to create a compensation fund to help victims. So border security and immigration, really the big issue that he talked about at this event.
All right, Manny Bojorquez reporting for us live from Mar-a-Lago in Florida. Thanks so much for that reporting, Manny.